Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordam and we are back for some more Baldur's Gate 3. We are inside Worm's Rock Fortress. We have explored a little bit of the area. We still have a thief's statue to find out. We freed one of our friends from the prison and we are about to go into the audience hall to see what's happening with Lord Gortash. Oh, guess we just get teleported above. Okay, a bunch of people all over the place. Forbidden doors. Okay. Okay, well let's just see what he has to say.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
It's the same dialogue we got when we tried to infiltrate the area. Yeah, point taken, I'll keep things peaceful.
The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. The Blade of Frontiers graces our halls, and he's wearing his devilish best. My friend, forgive
That's
the
my
cold
father,
weather.
right? That guy over there.
Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand.
Uh-huh.
Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of you.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
What are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me.
Nah.
Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my Steel Watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together, we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Insight. Examine Gortash's body language and expressions. Can you trust him? 15. Okay.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
I don't believe it anyway. I could try to deceive him. What about my father? What will happen to him?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom.
Yeah, I don't like that. As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, Ketheric.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
No, I can't. I really can't. Okay, so I guess I could go for the to the hells with your pact. But what I'm feeling is that maybe a fight gets initiated, and not sure if I like that. I'm not gonna say I will defeat Orin and we shall be allies. You have my oath. Although, I could say this and then break it. But I prefer to say I'll think about it, no promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless.
I don't like that.
Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Is it the child?
In our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
How am I supposed to find Orin if she can change her form so easily?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
Okay, I mean, I guess we know this already, but I'm gonna ask. You, Orin, Ketheric the Brain, what was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute god. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
I really want to see a playthrough where we kind of side with the Absolute. And so begins your tyranny.
Our tyranny? And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
And where in the Nine Hells did you find a powerful artifact like the crown?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
I've heard enough. Am I free to go?
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
I don't really want to allow him to become the Duke. But I feel like if I go for this, the game will just end. Let's think about this a bit. So people are panicking, they are afraid of the Absolute. The current ruler is infected and under the control of Gortash. So if I try to take him out, what happens? Not much. I mean, everybody's gonna come against me because they believe he is their rightful leader. I guess I'm gonna save this confrontation for later, because right now I'm in his territory, surrounded by Steel Watchers. I'll just say I have no interest in this sham of a ceremony.
Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect.
Okay, I imagine that it doesn't matter what you say there.
Patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
It would be awesome.
Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
If he just chopped his head off.
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna see what it does. Father, no.
The young Raven Guard is with the Absolute. He means to disrupt this council.
Figures.
Watchers to arms. A war of the Absolute has begun.
Yeah, and this is just like silly, right? Yeah, I feel like this is really not the way to go. I mean, you can go for it, but everything in the area turns hostile. Even our father. So... yeah, I think I'll just... okay, yeah. That is not the correct course of action. So it's the same feeling I had with saying, this stops now, I'm taking you out. It just doesn't feel like that's the proper way to do it. And that fight also seems kind of stacked against you. Okay.
2 steps at a time.
Let's just take care of this again quickly. I'll follow the same options.
Stand down. Aggressive actions.
I'll keep things peaceful.
Of course. Gortash always did.
Go for that again.
Blood. And your blood. I can't let that happen. I want to... what?
Okay, so I had seen the thing about insight. That doesn't really matter, so... none of you can be trusted.
So, in short, you can trust me.
And I said something like, what about my father?
Your father will do whatever you command.
I'll think about it, no promises.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat.
Okay.
You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the faithful will do anything in the name of
And so begins your
what comes
tyranny.
next will be entirely their fault. Powerful connections. Soon. Then
Okay, he's gonna force me to watch.
distinguished dukes.
Enver Gort,
I swear.
swear, gathered guests.
Okay, so let's say nothing.
Consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
We have to put up with this.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Coronation of the Dread Master. Gale is how is Gale inspired by this? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, journal updated. I want to see if I can talk to my father.
Your first act as Archduke, my lord.
We prepare an army. The Steel Watch. Next, we identify all enemies within our...
Yeah, figures. Okay, a lot of quest updates. The ceremony is over. I should return to Mizora. Okay. Investigate the murders. Investigator Valeria is now convinced Father Lorgan's murder is linked with a wider plot and has asked us to bring the news to her constable, Gauntlet de Vel, in the lower city's Elfsong Tavern. Okay. Find and gain access to the Temple of Baal. Gortash told us Orin resides in the Temple of Baal. We must find the temple and the way to getting in. Disable the Steel Watch. We have Wulbran's Rune Powder Bomb, which can destroy the Steel Watch Foundry. The foundry is in the lower city down by the docks. Consider Gortash's bargain. Gortash proposed a pact of allegiance with us. If we kill Orin and take her Netherstone, he will let us rule the city alongside him with the Elderborn at our command. Okay. Father.
And the fist.
Father, once the Grand Duke, now a pawn in the Absolute's game. Your infected minds smolder in each other's presence.
My dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me, just as Gortash said you would. Father and son, unstoppable generals. Together, we will usher in a new dawn.
I'm here to help you. Florix sent me.
Help me? Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
The Duke wants to keep Floric's location a secret. Little does he know that you've already found and freed her.
Okay, so it seems like I don't have a chance to free my father from this. Let's just leave him be and pretend we're on his side. The Absolute's time has come. She will bring glory to the city.
Not just glory. Paradise. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And you, Gortash, and I will ignite the final spark, my son.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, let's see what this does. Don't you understand? You are infected with an illicit parasite.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
Oh.
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
Oh, can I help you?
Help me.
Your tadpole seizes. The prism stills. Ravengard's empty eyes meet yours.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
I'm not gonna use illicit abilities. Let's ignore Ravengard's hesitation.
Have we finished then?
Yep.
Let the people rejoice. In Archduke Gortash's hands, they are safe.
Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with this in another way, right? We are going to get out of here.
What's this now?
Make our way to the city. And I fully intend to disable the Steel Watch. Now, what does this bitch want? Oh. Okay, wait. The Grand Duke. Father is gone from Gortash's audience chamber. His whereabouts are currently unknown, but he must still be in the city. I need to find him. Alright. Rescue the Grand Duke. We finally found Grand Duke Ravengard, standing by Gortash's side as he crowned Gortash the new Archduke. He disappeared after the ceremony.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And the drama's not over. Not by a long shot. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
What in the hell are you playing at, Mizora?
Rude. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game.
Why is she looking over there?
A murderous one, the way I hear it.
God damn
Your
it.
dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save
She
him.
wants a new pact.
Or is there?
You know something, don't you?
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Man, there are so many different options in the game. You can do so many things. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know how anyone is gonna have enough time to explore all of them, but it is interesting. Okay, so we have oh, we have a doppelganger in the camp, and I want to see about that. Mizora asked us to meet her in the camp. She has an important proposal to make regarding Will's father. Mizora asked me to meet her. She has an important proposal. What is she scheming? And the Daughter of Darkness. We have found the Sharon lookout called Ferg Droger. He revealed that the cloister is hidden in a place called the House of Grief in the lower city of Baldur's Gate. Okay. Let's start by going to camp. I imagine that this guy here is the doppelganger or even the cat. I will just speak with Mizora first. See what she has to say, if I can find it, of course. Where the hell is she, man? Scratch. Why is it so hard? Gale, Scratch, Halbercup, Withers, Shadowheart. Is she? She's not here. Lae'zel, Karlach, Jaheira, Astarion. She's not here. Oh, is she here? No. Okay, either I'm missing something or she's not here. Okay, this takes me nowhere. Okay, maybe she'll join the camp at a later point. Okay, so I imagine that this guy here, or this girl, is the doppelganger.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Oh, I can't... Okay.
But please, don't look at me.
Strange. I don't believe any of my companions are gonna be a doppelganger. You guys are also aren't.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Neither is she.
Keeping very well, I hope?
Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Nah. Scratch is a good boy. He's not gonna be a doppelganger either.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Okay. Yeah, that's bullcrap, isn't it? There isn't... Unless he's saying one of my companions is doppelganger. Or he might just be lying to me. Okay. Do I have an option of dialogue regarding that?
The devil will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice you make, someone will suffer. Count on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is no option to talk about doppelganger. Voss is on the ground, will be waiting for us there.
Voss has done his duty. Now, we will do ours. We must find our way to the House of Hope and take the Orphic Hammer. When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will use the hammer to break Orpheus free.
Vlakith promised to make you Vlakith. What does that mean?
Vlakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlakith I has a Bart to Vlakith been anointed.
Eh, screw that bitch.
Another empty promise.
There you go.
Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
Okay. I want to do something with... Ooh, we are so close.
Action, not reaction.
Okay, let's hide her helmet during dialogues.
The pride of the gate.
Because the helmet is a little bit on the ugly side. Okay. Jahira, do you know something about doppelgangers? She does have experience with that.
I had no wish to lose you, Will. But... my, it would have been nice to flush her into the colony's flesh pit.
Mizora? Oh, you mentioned there might be another way to find Minsk?
There might be, but... it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then.
Okay. We should be reaching the city soon.
Something's not right about those steel watches.
I just need to find a way into the rooftop. Okay. There's a little hut over there. How do I get to the roof? I've gone all the way over there. That didn't help me. I wonder if I have to take one of these doors, the ones from up here.
Why have we here?
Let's try this again. The problem is that everybody's watching. I can't just... Okay, let me try something here.
How'd Gortash get to be Archduke anyway? I didn't vote for him.
Okay. So, what if I just do this?
Silence is gold.
Let's see. She said stop that, but she's not looking at us right now. Oh, remember when I saw those like those little balconies? Not balconies, the scaffoldings, I think. Maybe those are the way for the roof. Ooh, a Zintrim chest. No, no, no.
Not for communal use, it seems.
Okay.
Best show some...
Sorry. Go away. Go away. I have been warned. Yes, I know. Shoo. Shoo, bitch. Leave me be. Do I have to go inside for her to leave me alone? I kind of wanted those arrows, but... Okay, let's check this side. It's marked as red. I'm not sure if it's gonna lead into problems or not. Yeah, okay, okay.
It seems.
Okay, they don't like it.
The cook has prepared no
God damn it,
today,
man.
my lady.
What I'm curious about is that we do have invisibility. And when I was lockpicking doors, it didn't seem to break invisibility. So I want to investigate this, probably with Gale.
The wicked, I see.
Because Gale has invisibility. Right, okay. So let me try it. Wait, can you open door while invisible? Oh, you can. Okay, good. So there's nothing over here. Dude, it lasts such a low amount of time. Oh.
On it.
I think that doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, I don't think so. Can't see me, bitch. What is this? A bunch of doors that lead nowhere. Okay. I have to find the other door that I found the other day. Man. It should be around here. Let's go back inside. It feels like they don't care if I'm outside. All they care about is if I open the door. Oh, wait. Ah, no. You can't do this. So the only door that's missing is that one? I think. Oh, and this one as well.
We identify all enemies within.
Okay, well, let's... Invisibilis. This again. Invisibilis. Ooh. Okay. I have got trap. To be careful about this. Thief's stash. There is a door here.
Illusory bricks.
Oh.
Someone's got something juicy to hide.
It's also worthless. Jesus. Okay, so I have 4 turns.
Very well.
Let me get out of here quickly. We got the stash, that's what I wanted. Let's piss off. Quickly now, quickly now.
Let's give this a try.
Fetch me a bottle.
Okay, I think we're good.
At once, my lady.
I think we are good. Replenish some spells. Invisibility proving useful. I can now remove it. And what do I want to bring in as another spell? I guess I could take Cloud Kill. Because here there's a lot more enemies that are not undead.
A hero at heart.
Well, not sure about enemies, but NPCs. This is also forbidden. Ah, this is what I was before. Okay. Okay, we got the stash. I want to read the note, and then we're off. Did I read this? I did.
Lost in thought.
Listen up. Dagger and ring ought to be worth a good take. Still need to check what Bakshi is hiding in that chest. Careful suspicion high over misplaced goods. Right. Not really worth it. There wasn't anything of value, but okay. And hopefully we're gonna get into Baldur's Gate. Finally! Or is this still another outskirts area? Oh, to Lower City! Yeah! Let's go! Yeah, go! Man... I hope I can find the Elf Song Tavern and Sorceress Sundries and whatnot and just get a look at the overall layout of the map. This seems like it's gonna be a large area. Man, I can't even imagine how many people there are gonna be to talk to. It will probably be an insane amount. Oh god. Yeah, this is for sure the longest loading screen we've had the entire game. I am afraid. I am afraid. Okay. Lower City. Gallows. Basilisk Gate. So many points of interest. Holy crap. Okay, we got the waypoint. Yep. This is back to Worm's Crossing. Okay, so what's going on here?
Almost nothing left. And you want to take... Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
Okay, what about you?
My husband's still in the outer city with the few pals we have left. How am I going to tell him we have to give them up?
Is anybody straight in this game? I don't think there is. Okay, what do you guys want?
No, dear reader. I'm afraid one of my columns is not in the latest issue. Print issues limiting space, according to our esteemed editor.
Okay.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a Gazette?
Sure, I'll take one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wait, what happened? I kind of missed what was being said there. Okay. Baldur's Mouth. Merchant Guild declares magic item market saved by adventurers. Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elf Song still unsolved. Postmaster Dunzo Arkwright in trouble. What is happening to our letters? Donation drive open at refugee camp. Give a little help a lot. Pressure mounting between Balduri's refugees. We can't risk taking spies on the Absolute Inn. Gortash's coronation imminent. Witness the ascension of Baldur's Gate first Archduke. And Bloris Mead Honey gives you money saving advice. Okay. Okay, so what do we find here? I don't even know who I should talk to. Everybody's named.
The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago and... Hold it. You're not the builder. Which means I've got no use for you.
Why do you need carpenters so badly?
Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice. And that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
Okay, so that means that should be an entrance to some place via a window. This looks like the Flaming Fist headquarters.
What was her name?
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
She's infected, isn't she?
Some kind of sick joke. Do you have any idea what I've been through
What's going on here?
My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said she was taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Examine the flaming fist. 18. Jesus. Do I want to use an inspiration? I only have one. Sure. Come on, Will. Oh, you utter bitch.
You sense nothing amiss.
I sense nothing amiss.
What were we discussing?
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
I'll help you find your daughter.
You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
Was anyone else with you?
No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. They were sober though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one.
Was it? You must have some witnesses, surely.
Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
I'll head there now.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Okay, so what is up with you?
Commander Portier, acting marshal of the Fist. If you have a crime to report, please wait outside. We're currently at capacity.
I wanted to find out what's wrong with her. Cook Camaros, are you poisoning her?
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
Okay, nothing out of the ordinary here. Manep Sayama.
Your tools were stolen, right? No, you were mugged. Wait, I'm mixing you up with another citizen. I'm terribly sorry. I'll get back to you.
What the hell is wrong with these people? Prison entrance, I'm not gonna go there yet. Don't have a reason for it, at least. Oh. A wooden chest. Okay, this seems to be all Flaming Fist's fortress area or something. Okay, people are fighting or what?
Nothing. I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
Are they beating refugees?
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
Okay. What is this? Is it still Flaming Fist?
Mistress likeness.
Stormshore Tabernacle.
It's some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Oh, a statue of Mistra. Gale, say hello.
You see an altar dedicated to Mistra.
Whatever you want with this idol, I prefer we make it quick. I'm sure I'm comfortable catching Mistra's eye, even if it is made of stone.
Read the words inscribed on the altar.
Mystra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Your studies of religion don't suffice to tell you more.
You don't want to make an offering, a prayer of some kind?
Trust me. It'll take a lot more than a few gold pieces and some fervent thoughts to convince Mystra to break her silence. On my account, at least. Commune with her as you see fit. I've no wish to stand between you and any inspiration she might deign to offer.
Okay, so what does she offer? Make an offering. Oh. I imagine she would like some kind of magical item. What did this do? Strengthen your next lightning spell or cantrip. Deals additional damage equal to your remaining lightning charges. Nah. I can give her this one, I guess.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
Okay, bitch. Goodbye. Statue of the gods.
This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many. Your god is one of many. And in this place you sense a spark of its mighty divine flame.
Read what it's described.
It reads, show your devotion with an offering in your god's name. Blessings may follow.
Uh-huh. So we can pay homage and honor to the gods of light and justice, seek the wisdom and judgment of the gods of balance and ambiguity, seek power and self-justification from the gods of greed and darkness. Gods of light and justice?
The gods are ready to receive your joyful donation.
I have no... Oh. Bahamut, Corellon, oh god, there's so many things. Dragon, god of justice, the protector created of the elves, dancing goddess of beauty and freedom, father of all gnomes, the one who endures, oppressed and persecuted, Lathander, Mieliki, Moradin, Yondala, or another group. Oh, even more! Okay. Let's go for Lathander? But if I have to make an offering, yeah, then never mind.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
I imagine if you give a powerful enough item, you might get some kind of buff. What is this? The Soul Forger. Oh, they're talking about the gods. Okay, I'm not going to be reading everything here. It would be way too long. Vicar Humbletoes.
Your patron may not enjoy you shopping around the divine, Warlock. It bothers me none. Be welcome, child of faith. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
What do you do? What can I do here?
Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls.
Ooh. I think I have more than enough, but...
Of course, my child.
How much do they cost?
Within limits. Behold my wares.
Oh, damn, he has magical items. The Reviving Hands, medium armor. When you heal a creature, it gains the effect of Blade Ward. When you revive a creature, it gains the effect of Death Ward. Strength saving throws +1. So this is just strictly better than what she has? It gains resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Which is this, right? Yeah. I'm not really revivifying anyone, but the gloves themselves give me the spell. So I do like that a lot. Crusader's Mantle. Radiate a holy power that emboldens nearby allies. Their weapon attacks deal an additional 1d4. I'm not really attacking with weapons all that much. The Sacred Star. On a hit, inflict 1 turn of Radiant Orb. I forget what this is. Penalty to attack rolls and sheds light. Undead creatures struck by this weapon are possibly turned. That's strong. And a Dawn Burst Strike. Deal additional radiant damage equal to your proficiency bonus. On a hit, light erupts around in the 3-meter area. Enemies in the light must succeed a saving throw or be blinded. Okay, it's not that interesting, honestly. I do like that the gloves give me Revivify. I don't usually have people die on me, but... I would say not... I would say no. It's kind of expensive. And I think I can do without it. But it's good to know that it exists. Okay. What else do we have? Nortail's Hostel.
And how will we step into his new and brilliant role?
His mother was better with this kind of thing. I'll do my best.
Hostel Mother Pamela Nortail.
Welcome. If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find him upstairs.
All right. Gory's Ballast.
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you.
Okay. So all of this is
Never heard a rat
irrelevant, at least for time being. Okay, let's move on. What is this? Baldur's Mouth. This is like the journalist place?
Baldur's Mouth.
I think of Lord Gortash is still
Yeah, the
watch.
Gazette.
Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard.
Okay, I think I'll leave this one for later.
Mr. Needle.
Dude, how do you orient yourself in this place? It's gigantic. I have a quest here. Oh! Elf Song Tavern. So if... Oh.
I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
So if Elf Song Tavern is here, that means that Sorcerer's Sundries should be like... right there. Nice! I would like to see a plaque, but yeah, that's for sure Sorcerer's Sundries. Okay, let's check out this place. Whoa!
Dance and song.
Okay.
Tarath's residents are known to partake in all three, substantially.
We just leveled up. Ulrich Whitmer.
Time for frivolity.
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume I used to know everybody around town. Now I'm a new man.
Mm-hmm. A new man? Who were you when you were an old man?
A worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
Why did I have this conversation? Nobody knows. Isn't this the lady we met before, Lacrissa?
Well, well.
It is.
Look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached.
Busy stealing from the elf song, are you?
If so, I picked the wrong place to rob. Alan's short on coppers. The counting house is screwing him over. But he was willing to hire anyone who'd work for cheap, and I am nothing if not cheap.
Mm-hmm. Where's Alfreda? The two of you are usually together now.
Check the roof. But you didn't hear that from me.
Okay. I missed you. It's good to see you.
You too, good looking. Now get out of here. Can't be acting all soppy in front of the customers.
Wait, are you trading something? Oh, a bet is a bet. We did make a bet with her that we would make it out.
What can I get you? Make it as easy as possible and leave a big tip. Thanks.
Yeah. What do you have? Oh, she only has food. Okay.
Enjoy.
Yeah, bye, bitch.
Do you address so much, Duke? Your Eminence.
A ritual killing.
There's just so many people with names. Okay, what's happening over here? Harvard Willoughby.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You wanna play along?
Oh god. I'll bite. What's this Laugh Riot?
It's all about the Boffo Yocks. We see who can tell the funniest stories, and the winner gets the prize.
Okay, let's see how funny they are. Alright, you're on. It's gotta be better than killing rats.
Great!
What?
I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right. I got fiend zoned.
Okay.
We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision.
He's awful.
So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny.
Really?
There may be hope for you yet.
Yeah, if that's funny, then...
You're doing smart stuff, knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me?
What are my options? Willoughby the comedian, folks. Were his jokes good or did he just smell funny? Say, what's the difference between a dwarf and a bullet? You can't toss the bullet. What? Hey, I asked my wizard to cast Shatter. He said, Shatter, I hardly know her. What? Okay, they're all bad. Let's go for this one.
If that's the best you got, smart stuff, you should quit before the crowd gets angry.
You know why I hate vampires? They just suck. I tried sleeping with Dragonborn the other night, but it didn't work out. He had reptile dysfunction. Okay, this one's cool. I asked the zombie reanimator out on a date, but she said she wasn't interested in necromance. Okay, these are better. I'm gonna go with this one. I asked the zombie reanimator out on a date, but she said she wasn't interested in necromance.
Didn't I tell this joke already?
No. I don't think so, at least. The Dead Tree, am I right? What losers. You know why Bane worshippers will never conquer the world? They don't have the balls. A Mind Flayer's Duergar slave lost his nose, so I asked the illithid, how does he smell? And it said, I haven't eaten its brain. Our cleric tried to cast Healing Word on a ham, but it was already cured. Oh my god. Sure.
Pig jokes are never wrong. Well done.
A single person applauds from the back of the room. Probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me.
These people just don't understand my humor.
Why they're called steel watchers, right? They're watching.
My father won again. He always wins. Super boring. Why aren't you funny, Sayer?
Well, I tried. Okay, so oh my, I don't. There's so much stuff. Alan Elith.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
Business going well?
With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder we'd had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self?
Tell me more about the murder.
Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane.
It happened here.
Well, she was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope.
Right?
It's been slim picking since the Absolute butchered that supply convoy. But have a look.
It's just food and drink.
Fill your boot.
Okay. I imagine these guys are investigating the murder over there.
There's a war on.
Tambourine and Zambomba.
But we only have 8.
Bombasto. Why do I know this name from somewhere, I think?
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
Okay, I'm just curious. Can I try this again? I don't know if they find the other jokes funny or not.
Another triumph. Yes.
Okay, no. Well then I think this is gonna be the end of our episode. I have a lot to explore in this place. And this, oh my god, man, this is gonna be like... I don't even know. I expected there would be a lot of talk and dialogue in the city. Didn't imagine this much, but I really seriously hope there's also gonna be some action. In any case, as always, thank you so much for being here with me on the channel, watching some Baldur's Gate 3. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. There are more videos coming out very soon, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.